Um, so I was here about a year, and at the time I had my at the time I was on the bus line, and I was at a doctor's office, and there was a plant next to me, and I went up to her. I said, "Do you have any water?" And she goes, "Why?" I go, "Because the plant needs water." I mean, it was completely dead, but it was still living. Its roots were still thriving. It needed nourishment to, you know, it needed it because it wasn't dead. It looked dead, but it wasn't. And so the lady comes out from behind the desk, and she says, "I'll take care of it." And she pulled it to the back, and she watered it. And so um, after my appointment, I went up to her to reschedule, and I asked her, "When is your husband leaving for? Um, when is he? When will he be deployed overseas?" Is what I asked her, and she goes, "He's not going anywhere." I said, "Yes, he is." And she said, "No, he's not." And I said, "Yes, he is." And then I was thinking maybe she doesn't know yet. So I get a phone call. That was a Friday. I get a phone call the following Monday. And she asked me, she goes, "You were right. He got his papers." When I got home, he showed them to me. He was being called. And so she asked me um, what I wanted to give her. So I went and got the holy cards for her because she was going to have to. She was so fearful. I didn't even know, exactly the extent that she was going to be going through. Um, she was so fearful. I have literally goosebumps my whole body. Um, I hope she's doing good. And then there was another. There was another one. So we were at a lie detectors test place because I was accused of something I didn't do because I was accused of being a liar, and I wanted to prove I wasn't. So what happened was her husband was in the back taking his test. He was going to become a police officer, and she was so freaked out. I mean, she was overly whelmed, freaked out. So I gave her some holy cards, and I told her, so there's a purpose for everyone's life, and he wants to serve to protect you and your children, and this will help you get through it. And then I gave him one. Excuse me. And I talked to her a little bit about that, and because we all have something to offer, and when we're able to speak with people um, about maybe why their partner wants to become a police officer or if any active service, there's a purpose behind it. And just by those kind words or a prayer book or something to help them get through it, it gives them no more fear. They live by their faith. And if they don't have faith, they have something to look at, to rely on when they go out and serve. Oh, crap. But I think it's beautiful that anyone who wants to become a police officer for the right reasons. And I think and thank you for your service. And the same too to all you military guys out there. Um, so the Lord keeps showing me this van. So when I first got here, my dad gave me a car. And out of nowhere, I'm behind this van with a bunch of people with masks on in their face. And I call in the license plate. And then they told me to stop following them, and I did. It was super strange. I think it came out of nowhere. And then the other incident, so one day I dropped my daughter off at school, and I go to Taco Bell. And so it's Taco Bell, and then there's a whole bunch of businesses in here. And there were two guys and I see one of them with a gun in his belt. Literally was hanging in his belt, man. The weirdest thing ever. So I said to the lady next to me was, he's got a gun. And he was walking toward us, and she bolted, and my car didn't start. He looked at me, and he took off in the field. And I'm collecting myself, thanking God, because I said to Father, I don't want to die today. That's what I said. I don't want to die today. And my car didn't start. And as soon as they were gone, where I couldn't see him anymore, the car started. Explain that to me. It started out of nowhere. And I left. And I didn't go to that area for a real long time after that. And that was on the east side. So, it might have been my words that I don't want to die today. And my car wouldn't start. And that lady left me. Just left me. See ya. Didn't care about anybody but herself. And I find that a lot with a lot of people I've met throughout the years. I'm just thankful that, I'm thankful I'm not one of those people. And I have put myself in situations to help people and not realizing, but I always made sure my daughter was in a safe place before I did. I would tell her not to move from there, no matter what. And then later, I had like this flash in my life, in Binding, and I was kicking myself for doing that because I could have died. But you know what? I still have to stop doing it. Life is important. It is for everyone. Everyone has a right to be on the planet. I know that, because I hear it right now, that there's evil and all that other stuff. There is evil, even in the spirit, in the warfare thing. I mean, I was attacked constantly by witchcraft. You don't believe the stuff that's been pulled on me in my sleep alone. I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. Poof! Gone. I mean, just like that. Gone. And things, I was even told not to eat it. As soon as I put it in my mouth, spit it out, and repented it. And was stressed about it for a week. And then Father walked me through it again. So, how do these people know? Is it people that I know that are doing this? I don't know. Is it, but I've heard that, that Satan and the dark side are aware of things, but I'm not putting any fingers on it because I don't know where it came from. And I don't care. I don't want to know. Father knows, and He'll take care of it. And that's all that matters. I rely on Him 100%. Like I said, if I need anything, it's God, period. And I'm thankful for Him every day. Because there's no way I could have fought these battles. Some of this stuff has been crazy. And I didn't believe in any of that. I thought that was junk. Literally, I did. I really thought that stuff didn't exist. And it does. Alright, peace. I'll leave that with you. God bless. Take care. Remember, He loves you unconditionally. The Lord Jesus Christ.